Good afternoon to our brothers and sisters. Good afternoon to fellow Gambians. We don't have much time, but to just address some of the few issues that are popping up due to the transition. Whenever there is a political transition, you expect some uncertainty, especially on the part of those who are part. We expect uncertainty on the part of those on the losing side. The job now becomes very paramount. The job now becomes very, very important for those on the victor side. Those, the job now, the hard job. Excuse me, somebody's trying to get on my line. The hard job now is on our part to sort of reassure these people who have lost the elections, the people on the part of the APRC. Now, the note that I have written, because I don't have much time, is to give people the background. Because as Gambians, I think one thing we are good at is jumping on issues without getting the background. And jumping on issues, what it does is that you do not address the root causes of the problems. In moving ahead, we need to be addressing the root causes of the problems. Then when we start to talk or we start to write, we are coming from an informed position. We are not coming from a prejudicial position. We are coming from a position of truth, of understanding of the home realities. Now, for the past 22 years of the APRC maladministration or dictatorship, tyranny, oppression, whatever names we give it, there have been some of their supporters who have really, truly hurt the feelings of Gambians. Let's accept that reality. That's a fact. In Foni, in parts of Kombo East, parts of even Busimbala and Talinding, Fajikunda, these people have hurled so many insults at opposition supporters that we cannot repeat these insults. They have done it with the full backing of the APRC system. These APRC supporters have conducted these insults and abuses on key opposition leaders, especially Lawyer Dabo himself. They compose songs. If I want to repeat those songs here, a lot of you will be crying. These are songs composed by APRC people. They abuse women, all over Kombo. They abuse women in Foni. They abuse people around Serrekunda areas. What can you do about it? The security system behind them. The army are behind them. The APRC key people, card-carrying APRC members can call barracks of paramilitary. They can come and beat you up for nothing. There are many people, these imams that you have seen being arrested. All of these imams are arrested because of APRC supporters calling a police station officer to come and arrest them. Imam Cherno Gassama is arrested because of a guy called Malan Saibo. It's the APRC guy in CRR. We know it. Imam Usman Sawane from Kerawan Sambasira is arrested because of the village APRC guys reported him and then linked to the Kanifing burial ground and all. These are APRC people who have put so many people behind bars in the Gambia. So we need to understand the background why some women group and some people are overexcited. And some of these APRC people don't want to see this. It's like you've been abusing. Let's take an example. Domestically, you've been abusing your wife. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, up to 22 years. Finally, this woman is free from you. Do you think this woman is going to go around praising you? You think that woman is going to go around singing nice songs about you, how handsome you are, how nice? No, it's not going to do that. So let's understand why some of the coalition supporters are so relieved. It doesn't mean some of them are hateful or anything. It's a relief. And sometimes when people relieve, they express this in different ways. I've seen so many videos, people trying to blame some other people, but they should have put themselves in their foot. What was the APRC supporters doing? Where were they? Where were they when a lot of women groups, we got songs composed against different categories of Gambians by these APRC people? Nobody said anything about that. There was no Facebook videos, nothing. So let's come from a position of reality. We accept that these APRC people were bullies, serious bullies, women, bullying fellow women, going inside their compounds to abuse and insult them. These are facts and realities. But the opposition supporters, if you want to pursue that, you end up behind bars. So it's a transition, and we now need to talk to the side of the coalition to tell them, you know what, you now show the best part of you. You should demonstrate to them that I'm not going to be like you. This is why most people are talking about do not revenge, either in words, in songs, or in action. Let us show to them that democracy means embracing the differences, embracing correcting the wrongs without being violent or in anything possible. The APRC supporters have now invented a means to penetrate WhatsApp communication group to try to create kind of differences. Because we have to know that Jammeh operates primarily by causing us division. And these people are trained in this. The APRC supporters, average one, are trained in how to divide the Gambian people. So it's our job now to listen carefully to words before you start passing it around, before you start commenting on it. Wait, listen, who is this person? Why is he talking like this? The average Gambian is not going to sit around chastise a Mandinga full of wall of, why is that person doing it? Go behind. But sometimes we are too simplistic. We just hear, we attack. We just hear, record a video, we are one. No. Why are some women so angry? They have been putting up with so many anger, with so many frustration. The husband can't help you. Your uncle can't help you. There are many key people do you see campaigning for the coalition. Their names have been listed by their area APRC people, even imams and alcalos. I can name them to you. So we got those hard facts of APRC area organizers recording names of key campaigners for the coalition to be arrested after the victory of our guy, of Jammeh. So the job we have now is to assure these people that, forget about that. I have 4 messages this morning from people who are relieved that I'm not arrested. My own younger brother, my own nieces, their names were listed to be arrested. There are people who are sitting at the border areas waiting to just flee. So God saved those people from being part of the exilees and, political, being oppressed politically. So that relief, sometimes people express it either in songs or heavy dancing. So some of the APRC people cannot handle this because you are used to being in charge. You are used to being dominant. You are used to being in control. So if you see that losing that, so you don't like it. So now it is our chance to try to calm both sides. Do not try to be attacking a woman singing a song of relief because you think, well, he's trying to think that the Mandinkas are this or Fulas are. No. Listen to the woman. Why is he doing what he's doing? Now you assure this woman that, you know what? We are all relieved. Even these APRC people are relieved. Because these APRC people participated in bullying. Gang bullying. President Jammeh, in the current paramilitary we have, there are hardcore July 22nd people that were incorporated into it. There are very good paramilitary officers in this para. But also, part of this paramilitary are hardcore APRC supporters because since Baba Job, the demise of Baba Job, they were incorporated into the paramilitary. These are the people who were hitting opposition supporters because they used to do it when they were in the Green Boys. Then they took them back into the paramilitary. Now they have a uniform and a license to oppress, to attack. We have all seen the pictures of paramilitaries beating people, hurting them. The main 9 people, how many of them got hurt? How many of them? Solo Koroma died because of the attacks they did to him. So these are whole hardcore APRC. So let's understand the realities of why some people are so relieved that they are singing songs which might offend some of these APRC supporters. And we have started in our WhatsApp communication that is in every single village in the Gambia, every single women keep groups there, their names are in it. So we started telling them that now change these songs into the songs of unity, songs of brotherhood. We know, we understand where you're coming from. We have to understand that if you don't address the root cause, recording videos in diaspora is not going to make any impact in the Gambia. Because they are telling you sit there. Were you here when this woman standing in front of my compound and saying, Dabola Solimalule? They used to sing those songs. These APRC women groups, they intimidate and harass some women groups so much. Some will even relocate. You move. You move. So let's come from that position of understanding. Then we can now tell our own people that we are one. And when we mean we are one, it comes from the bottom of your heart as good Muslims, good Christians, good Gambians, that we appreciate the hurt that you've gone through. Now there's going to be democracy. It's not going to be a government for Mandinkas. It's not going to be a government for Fulas. It's not going to be a government for Wolofs or this. It's going to be an inclusive government. We will have frictions. We will have arguments. There will be, just like the West. It's not going to be a perfect government, but at least the human rights of people will be respected. That opportunities will be there for Gambians. That there will be press freedom. GRTS will have 24 hours program unless unless we don't have enough staff. But left to me alone, in the morning, kids will have their programs. Each ethnicity will have their cultural shows, a discussion on civic education, discussions on every single thing. Whatever we can think of, write your program. Try to find a sponsor. Come and air your program. People will be able to have free FM stations to broadcast whatever they want to broadcast on their FM stations. This is what we want. So all these gossip mills, all these little rumors going around Radio Kankan all over the place will all cease. That's why yesterday I was saying to some people, maybe after 2 months down the line, when the coalition government is fully in place, able-bodied Gambians are working and things are going, we will not have anything to say. Because we are so used to talking about rumors that we will just be scratching our head. What's going on? Because everything is now in the Point newspaper, in the Daily Observer, all the newspapers closed down, will all be open. There's not going to be a heavy media levy to say you must have $100,000. No, just 10,000, be able to pay your staff, have a national insurance cover for them, social security for your staff. You're good to go. Just respect your people, respect their cultures. Talk sensitively about serious and important issues. Then, all this ranting on the online radio, sometimes about issues which are not important, will all go away. Because the average person will be connected to real issues in the Gambia, will be well informed. This is what we want. The root causes was that some APRC elements, hardcore, tormented the opposition for years and years and years. They composed songs, terrible songs against Lawyer Dabo himself, very insulting songs, against the UDP, against DOI in some areas, against all the opposition. So those people see themselves relieved. Now this has all stopped. So, what should we do? So it is our time to manage our people, to now try to make them calm down. Let's enjoy the victory. And I was very happy in some areas in Sukuta. They invited hardcore APRC people. They came, they enjoyed the celebration, the bull that was provided. And in Basse, a gentleman called Basama Jaune was so tough APRC that he was having problem with everybody. Just this Saturday, he was invited to the victory celebration and he came with his APRC motorbike. He harassed so many people. I did so many updates on him on our WhatsApp group. I can't even remember. And they are now coming. This morning, I got a message from a lady in Bakau. Key APRC people in Bakau, elders, they came to this woman to say, we want to share in your celebration. As Gambians, we want you guys not to see us as enemies anymore. And before, those people were not talking to these other guys. So the change is not going to be very straightforward, but at least it's going to take shape. So let's calm down. I think I need to cut it off because my phone is interfering. So all I want to say is let's all calm down. Some APRC people will try to infiltrate our discussions, try to inject negativity, especially Suleiman Singulnyasi sitting in Birmingham. He is a sad, sad person, really an unsettled guy. I know him for a long time. The reason we avoid him is because of his father, Singul Nyasi, our hero. It's because of the likes of Pamalik Nyasi, because of the moms. That's why we avoid him. Most of what he says is one of the biggest fabricators in the Gambia Facebook. And he uses multiple Facebook names, pen names, just to cause division. And if somebody is not happy, he spread unhappiness. So this is why we all need to calm down and be happy. I wish that young man can have some happiness in his head, can calm himself down and have some love in his heart. Most of these imams been in prison. What did he say about those people? All these political prisoners we have all over the Gambia, what have Suleiman Singul Nyasi and some of these APRC people complaining, what have they said about this? The Alaj Job, Ibu Job, Alaj Sise, Ibu Job, and all those people, have they reached out to the wife to say, how are you feeling? How are the kids feeling? Let's not allow these APRC people to talk. They've been oppressing. Now that they lost, they want to turn the table to make us all now start to attack each other. Do not allow that. Do not allow that. They are used to being in control, and they still want to be in control through their devious means. Do not allow it. We know as Gambians, we are intermarried, we are linked up. That is going to take shape very soon. And as I said, in Bakau areas, it has already started. The APRC people are coming to enjoy the parties. We are brothers. They are smiling. They are laughing. In 1 month, nobody will talk about these issues. So relax. Let us relax. But when change is happening, from all conventional wisdom, those who lost that power will try to cause havoc. Don't allow it. Just relax. Have your coffee. Enjoy your celebration as one family. If you know an APRC guy, invite them. Enjoy the meal. Enjoy whatever. And our elders down there, the Halifas, the Ahmad Bas, the OJs, the Adamo Barrows, the Dembo Bai forces, these people have married wives from all the ethnicities. You think they're going to sit down and say, you know what, go and attack a Jola over there. Go and attack. No. The right-hand man of Adamo Barrow who was campaigning, he speaks until his voice. His wife is a Jola in Joshua. He is the guy who is always ahead of the convoys. He is part of the advance team. His wife is proud Jola. They all Joshua Jola Kunda, they were the one who brought them into the coalition. So so sometimes in diaspora we tend to get a big meal out of anything. Let's relax. Let's not allow the chickens and the and the too much coffee to drive them around. There is one Gambia. We are one, and by the grace of God, we'll come out of this strongly. We'll come out of this very, very strongly. Let us relax. And let us try to be nice to our own people. Let's not try to condemn the people from the coalition side, because there are a lot of them doing the hard work. There are a lot of them who has, Lamin Tunkara is fake. It's a fake name. These are the APRC guys behind those handles. They are used to having many, many fake Facebook names. This is why we are saying anybody who is genuine, get out of using fake names. Lamin Tunkara is a respectable character in America. His name is Lamin A. Tunkara, if you check his Facebook. So these are people who will be targeting maybe myself. They've been using myself as spelling my name wrongly, S-U-N-T-U, so that they could have that difference and start hurling insults. They did that to me on Facebook. They go open a Google account with my name and emailing people abusing. So everybody knows that I don't do abuses. I don't do those kind of things. But there are few gullible Gambians who will believe that, okay, that's these people. They thrive on hatred. And as Gambians, if you love the Gambia, do not allow these people to use any means, their own hatred inside them, to try to switch the level. And this is an art that they've become excellent at. Jammeh is the one who spouts hatred all the time on political platforms everywhere. And the APRC people sit, what do? They clap for him. How many APRC people have we seen come on Facebook when he insults Mandinkas, they come and challenge Jammeh? I haven't seen none. Why? So now is the time to tell our people, you don't have to be like them. But we shouldn't try to be condemning the coalition people for no reason. They have done a wonderful job to save that country, to open up the prison gates. Yesterday, day before yesterday, to see Usain Dabo, how skinny he is. Femi Peters, how dry up he is. Come on. These are people who supported that system. Yesterday, Morsar and 12 other people came out of prison. Every day, their wife, they take food to them. Do you think that's cheap? How many of us are giving them money to cook food for them? Very few of us. Because we don't know them personally. So people have been enduring this. So it's our turn now to try to bring some understanding among these people so that they can understand that, okay, I don't have to be like X. I can do better. And I thank you all for your time to listen to me in my lunchtime. It's One Gambia, and we are doing it all for the Gambia. It may be a real account, but it's not Lamin Tunkara. You know, and there are many names, honest Gambians. There are many people using these names. There are people like the guy who was writing as forgot the name. Aliu Manjang was using a name called Ba something, but he was writing very good. But he came out to say, that's me, okay, yesterday. So let's allow even Femi Mahoney, let them come out of behind that fake handles now. Let them come as themselves. Let's try to help the Gambia and try to move ahead. So this campaign now is for all of us now to take that center ground. Don't attack here or there. Let's try to cause give an understanding and try to make sure that people who have been hurt for years, been going through pains and suffering, let them know that we understand their pains. If we allow them to bury it, if it come out, it could even be worse. Let's assure them that we understand. They've abused you, insulted you, says everything against you. But now, relax and forgive. Let's move on. Thank you.